The respiratory system, the gatekeeper of vital energy. Breathing is the most constant thing you do, yet most of the time you barely notice it. Every breath draws the outside world into the inner environment of your body. Oxygen enters, carbon dioxide leaves, and the lungs help keep the bloodstream balanced every second of the day. Most people think the respiratory system is only there to bring in oxygen, but it also plays an important role in elimination. Carbon dioxide is produced as your cells create energy. It travels through the blood to the lungs, where it leaves the body every time you breathe out. So breathing isn't only about taking something in, it is also about releasing what the body no longer needs. The respiratory system includes the nose, airways, lungs, diaphragm, and the muscles that help the chest expand and contract. Air enters through the nose or mouth. It travels down the windpipe and into smaller branching airways inside the lungs. At the ends of these airways are millions of tiny air sacs. This is where oxygen moves into the blood and carbon dioxide moves out. The heart then pumps that oxygen-rich blood around the body. Every cell depends on this constant exchange. But breathing doesn't remain the same throughout the day. It changes depending on what your body needs. When you exercise, your breathing becomes deeper and faster. When you rest, it slows. When you feel frightened or overwhelmed, it can become quick and shallow. The respiratory system is always adapting. From the natural body intelligence perspective, changes in breathing are not random. They can reflect what is happening throughout the body. When the internal environment is relatively clear and calm, breathing often feels easy, the chest opens freely, the diaphragm moves smoothly, and the breath settles into a natural rhythm. But when the body is under pressure, breathing can change. Stress, overeating, pollution, poor posture, lack of movement, and emotional tension can all affect the way we breathe. The chest may feel tight, you may sigh frequently, the breath may become shallow, coughing or mucus may appear. Some people feel pressure beneath the ribs or become short of breath more easily. These changes are the body communicating that it is dealing with greater demands. Coughing, for example, is not simply an inconvenience. It is one of the ways the body attempts to move material out of the respiratory passages. Mucus can trap particles and help carry unwanted material away. Suppressing every response without asking why it appeared can mean missing what the body is trying to do. Breathing is also closely connected with emotion. Fear can shorten the breath almost immediately. Grief can make the chest feel heavy. Long periods of tension can lead to restricted or irregular breathing without us even noticing. The breath creates a direct link between our physical state and our emotional state. This is why slowing down and allowing the breath to deepen can sometimes change how the whole body feels. The lungs work best when the conditions around them are supportive. Fresh air matters. Movement matters. Posture matters. When the spine collapses forward, the chest has less room to expand and the diaphragm cannot move as freely. Walking, stretching, and gentle exercise naturally deepen the breath and improve movement through the chest. Rest is just as important. When the body isn't constantly occupied with digestion and other heavy demands, more energy becomes available for maintenance and restoration. Simple, water-rich foods can also reduce the burden placed upon the body. Fasting may change the breath as digestion rests and the body turns more of its attention towards internal work. Some people notice that their chest feels more open and their breathing becomes calmer during or after a period of rest from food. The respiratory system never works alone. It works closely with the blood and circulatory system to transport gases. It depends on the heart to keep blood moving. It responds to signals from the nervous system. And it works alongside the lymphatic and detoxification systems as the body maintains its internal environment. Everything is connected. As the conditions within the body improve, breathing often becomes deeper, calmer, and more rhythmic. The chest feels less compressed. Mucus may begin to clear, and coughing is no longer needed as frequently. Breathing is easy to overlook because it happens automatically, but every inhalation supports renewal. Every exhalation provides release. When we support the respiratory system with fresh air, movement, rest, good posture, and simpler living, we make it easier for the body to maintain the balance it is always working towards. Your breath is happening right now. Take a moment to notice it, not to control it, just to listen to what your body may be telling you.